Now, let me ask you this, Kevin. We didn't talk about Black Adam. By the way, DC, they're kind of re-releasing their stuff. Like Black Adam was supposed to come out in 2023, but now it's like November slated. Black Adam, what you said about Black Panther, I feel more strongly about Black Adam. In other words, and that's the way, by the way, The Rock is presenting it, to say this is going to change the direction of the DC universe. Like
I believe it's going to. It almost has to.
Yeah, it has to. It has to. We talked about this off the air before, and you were glad and a little bit surprised that, as big of a Zack Snyder fan as I am, I officially don't want the continuation of the Snyderverse. I think it would be a mistake. I don't like the direction that he was taking the characters. And so I think we kind of need a breath of fresh air, to be honest with you. And Black Adam could be that fresh air. And Black Adam, the way that it could be that fresh air is, imagine, if you will, Black Adam. The movie comes out, it's fun, it's exciting, and it has heart. Then we have a Black Adam versus Henry Cavill. Can you imagine how cool that could be?
Well, you do know that's what everybody was waiting for.
Yes.
At Comic-Con. Cavill he wasn't there. Now, I don't know whether they had him scheduled for anything, but yeah, that's what everybody is waiting for.
Literally. Because that's what Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, was hinting at. That's what he continued to hint at. I think what it is they're in negotiation. They're trying to get Cavill, and things weren't cemented, and so he was like, okay, let's not show up just yet because things are not cemented. And it would give one or the other party too much leverage, because if he shows up and people go nuts, then it's like, we have to pay him whatever we need to pay him. But then at the same time, when he doesn't show up and people boo, it's like, you're gonna have to pay him whatever you need to pay him. So,
and I gotta tell you, and excuse me for interrupting.
Of course.
I think both companies are beginning to emulate one another.
Oh, yeah.
And what I mean by that is, as far as DC is concerned, based on what you just said about Black Adam, did you watch the Shazam trailer?
Yes.
Think about the way that trailer is laid out, even though it has its comedy elements in it.
I don't deserve
the Shazam trailer is about the Shazam family building what they
got superpowers. Yes.
Fight crime?
Yes. But I was disappointed in the first Shazam. I was excited, extremely excited, because he had the outfit, he had the color, he had the skin type. I was very disappointed because the movie started well. It's kind of like my feelings on a lot of movies like Thor and Captain America. The beginning half was good, and then it kind of devolved into silliness, and it didn't have the heart that it could and should have had. And it would have been easy to have had that heart. So I'm hoping that the second Shazam does not make that mistake.
It's one of the things that I'm concerned with, and I'm not saying he had to immediately come back, but I hope they haven't gotten rid of Mark Strong as Savannah, because Captain Marvel needs Dr. Savannah looking over his shoulder.
Yeah. And he played.
I hope they haven't abandoned the character.
I agree, and he did a good job with it. Now, could the director have done better, have handled him better? I think he should have. And as I said, the second half of the movie didn't deliver the way it should have delivered, including the villain. And so
see, I have to confess something. When Shazam was initially released, period, I didn't really get into it. Shazam ended up, although I like the movie, it's not like, oh my goodness, it's Shazam. Shazam ended up growing on me through repeated TV watchings and watching it through stream and all that kind of thing. This, to me, at least for now, looks and feels more like a Shazam comic book than the first one did.
I hope so. I hope so. I hope so.